Hey Pisces, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to Lightworker Tarot. I appreciate you guys for being here and checking me out, okay? We're gonna see what's going on for you Pisces this week, okay? Tap into the energies, okay? And I think that's it, really. I just want to say thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here, and let's go, okay? I'm not gonna make this too long, so I'm trying to make it, I'm trying to get enough done. I started too late. Now I plan to go live this week or something for you guys, okay? So just be on the lookout for that. If I don't, I will try to post more videos, more content, more readings, current energies, things like that, okay? So just be on the lookout. I appreciate you guys and your patience with me. All right, Pisces, let's go. You got releasing and you got chasing. Now, how interesting is that? So releasing things, people, places, or things to be able to come chase you is what I'm getting off of that. Let's see. Something about mason jars might resonate for you guys. Somebody that's exhausted. Okay, and these cards are kind of repeating in my readings, but I've been using this deck throughout the readings just to see what the energy is like, and it's pretty similar. Healing. And I can use the other deck just to confirm. It's just the energy, there's a lot of chasing energy going on, and a lot of like running energy. Shut the front door. I just flipped that as I was saying. I flipped it. It said running. What the crap? I didn't even see it, y'all. I swear to you, I did not see it. Thank you, God. I love when you do that for me. Thank you so much. So yeah, a lot of running. Like I said, a lot of running energy. It really is. It's just what it is. Breaking point. Yeah, a lot of people are like at their breaking point with how they feel, and a lot of it's twin flame energy. I'm not even kidding. I think they're trying to release it because I think now they know what this connection is. Maybe they've been tapping into their spirituality. Maybe they're tapping into twin flames and soulmates and seeing what that is. Maybe they're tapping into tarot. Maybe they're seeing what that's like. You know what I mean? And if I'm talking too fast, I'm so sorry. I had coffee. Sometimes I either slur or I talk too fast. Really, there's no in between for me. I don't know. It's really weird. Return. So, okay, that makes a lot of sense. It's going on chasing. So, yeah, they're ready to chase you. They're ready to return. They're ready to make an appearance. They're ready to come forward. Somebody here could really be into football. Could be a football fanatic. Divine feminine. Somebody here is exhausted from trying to... No, actually, that was supposed to go on healing. That came out after this one here. Trapped. So trapped is going on exhaustion for me because I feel like this person felt trapped before and they're exhausted from feeling trapped. They're exhausted from feeling tied down in their life right now. And I feel like the healing and divine feminine are together here because I feel like somebody here is really trying to tap in. Like, I've been seeing that a lot in my readings where people are really trying to tap into their feminine side. They're trying to tap into their emotions. They're doing, maybe they're meditating, maybe they're doing breath work, maybe they're just healing their inner child, maybe trying to figure out who they are. Maybe they didn't know who they were before. A lot of things can come at play with this. And I feel like this person is just kind of overwhelmed, maybe, and trying to figure out what to do. And that was why they ran at first as well. Maybe they didn't know what to do. Yeah, because they had influences, right? They ran because they had influences involved, Pisces. That's what's going on. There was somebody or something influencing this person to run, ghost you. Maybe this person ghosted you, blocked you. Resistance. Somebody's watching you. I don't know if y'all can see it, but she's definitely looking. She looks kind of creepy, but maybe somebody likes to sit in the bathtub and let the water run over them. Oh, I love doing that. It's the best thing ever. If you don't do that, highly recommend it. It's amazing. Turn the shower on, just let it, and just like sit under the water. Obviously, don't let it get in your ear because that would be uncomfortable, but you know what I mean. Like, just letting it fall. Even if it's like on the back of you, it's literally amazing. It's a healing thing. I highly recommend if you don't. But seeing her sitting here, maybe somebody here is sitting in the shower, sad, crying, But definitely watching you. I think this person's at, like, this is going on breaking point here. So for me, it's telling me that basically this person is at a breaking point because they were so resistant before. They suppressed so much before. And at this point, it's like, I have to do something. I can't keep suppressing how I feel. I have to come forward to Pisces. If I don't, well, then I might lose my chance, right? that could happen, right? I mean, you know, somebody, oh my gosh, look at this. This is flipped over. Don't even know how or why. Crown. Somebody definitely like sees you as like queen like energy, maybe like, you know, it's giving like Queen of Swords energy, you know what I mean? Like definitely not putting them in no bull crap, and they know it. Like they see you in your feminine energy, and I feel like that's why they they have anxiety. Yeah, poor things. I always feel bad when I see that card because I know how that feels. I've literally probably sat in that position multiple times in my life and felt like that. So if you feel like that, just know you are not alone, and you are gonna be okay. I promise. Just take it one day at a time. Things do get better. Things do look up. Life does get brighter. I promise. I've went through so many dark moments in my life and never thought that I would see light at the end of the tunnel. You know, I prayed. I never lost my faith. I will say I never lost my faith. That's one thing I don't do. And it wasn't even that. It wasn't so much losing my faith. I was just in a dark space. Like I didn't know who I was. I didn't know what I liked. I was in abusive relationships. I couldn't move forward to knowing like I was stuck, kind of like in this. I saw this trap card and I saw the word stuck, and that just told me, yes, I was stuck. So this might resonate for you or your person. I was stuck in those mindsets of thinking, oh, this is how life is, or and I was stuck in that mentality. I was stuck in thinking like how my parents thought. I was stuck thinking how others thought. I was stuck in all these like negative, like low vibrational energy, until one day I just like kind of woke up and was like, I don't want to be like that, because I knew I was different, right? I've always been different, and I knew that, but because of the people that I chose to be in relationships with, right, it took me down with them. Like they did bad things. They couldn't stay out of jail. They were doing things that wasn't what I did. You know, they were on drugs, doing things they shouldn't be doing, and I wasn't. You know, I was like the innocent bystander, but at the same time I was losing myself. So this might be a message that somebody needed to hear, that it's going to be okay, because I promise you there is light at the end of the tunnel. Like, don't ever let anybody convince you otherwise, because I have tried antidepressants. I've done everything, and the only thing that ever helped me, to be honest with you guys, was to know that I have to forgive myself. I have to know that I wasn't the only reason those things happened to me. I wasn't the only one at fault, because those things happened to me because I had to have those things happen to me, because they helped mold me into who I am. If I hadn't probably experienced those things at such a young age in my life, I might not be sitting in front of you today to be able to tell you my story. I might have lived my whole life being abused by a man that didn't love me, you know, and I lived that life 2 different times with 2 different people. And you would have thought I would have learned the first time, right? But because the second person I got with was a friend, I thought that was going to work, and I should have not done what I done, right? But you live and you learn. So I just feel like somebody need to hear that. Don't think that your past issues and your past mistakes reflect who you are today, because they don't have to reflect you in a negative way. Let them reflect you in a positive way. Show up, be the best version of yourself. Keep striving, keep pushing, keep doing. Don't stop, because I'm telling you right now, if you do, that's it, right? We don't stop, right? We don't let them win. Let them think whatever they want, right? Whoever they are. Be you. Because somebody somewhere out there, you know, once you love yourself and you love you for you, and you love the you that you see in the mirror every day, somebody out here is going to love the person that you see every single day as well. And then you'll be able to love that person unconditionally, just because you love yourself unconditionally. You forgave yourself. You did the work. Nobody else did that shit for you, right? Because look, I believe in therapy and all those great things, and it did help me. It helped me realize a lot of things that weren't my fault, right? So I highly suggest therapy to open up those things, to help you reflect on past things that maybe you put away and didn't think about. But also I highly suggest meditation, deep breathing. I don't know why I'm going off a tangent in this reading, because I haven't done that in any of my readings, but I feel like y'all need to hear it. I don't know. Somebody, Pisces, some of y'all need to hear it, I suppose. God's giving me the message, I'm putting it out there. So meditation, inner work, right? Nobody else can do that work for us but ourselves. God can help us, but we all have free will, and we have to put in the work too, whether that's meditating, breath work, regulating your nervous system, basically. A lot of this stuff doesn't even get taught in therapy. They just sit there, and some therapists just sit there and listen to you and let you just spill your beans for an hour, and then they cut you off, and then you're still feeling like shit after you're done, right? You don't want to feel like that, and I'm not here to even allow that to happen. I want you to feel like your best self. I want everybody, and this is free services, basically, I'm giving you, right? Like, I'm not getting paid right now for to tell you this. This is free 101 in a sense. And I want everybody to literally be their best selves. If I wish that, like, I try to preach it to my parents, it just, they're set in their ways sometimes, and they're just low vibrational. They're not where I'm at. They're not awakened like I am. They try to be, but in a sense they're not. And I have to just accept that for what it is. Not everybody's going to be where I'm at, right? And we have to accept that for what it is. Sometimes we have to leave people where they're at, right? Because it's not personal, it's vibrational. Just saw 11:11 on the clock. That might resonate for you. But it's not personal, it's vibrational. Like, if you don't, we can love people while they're healing. Yes, like, you can get in a relationship and, you all can heal together as long as you've already started your healing. It works. But sometimes that just don't work when you have, like, family members who are just kind of stuck in their ways. You kind of have to put up boundaries and kind of just leave them there, right? So Pisces, I'm going to get 2 more cards, okay, from this deck. 2 more cards for Pisces. Well, that wanted to come too, so we're going to take it. I don't even know what it is. So, taboo. Somebody feels like it's very taboo with you, like very forbidden in a sense, like they didn't realize that it was going to be this wonderful sunset. So somebody could be going through something here. Maybe they're at their limit because maybe they could have lost someone. I really hope not. If so, I'm so sorry. My condolences to anybody that could have lost someone recently. And maybe that's why the torment card came out, because maybe somebody's really sad. And if you are going through that too, or an addiction or anything that you feel is just holding you down, I promise, if you just take it one day at a time and just remember to breathe. Like, I just took a deep breath. So somebody here really needs to breathe. Okay, take a deep breath. I promise you, I know, because I'm a product of it. Okay, I am a prime example of what healing looks like. I want to put a video on here, and I think I will, of like a slideshow of just what I even looked like, in those moments of my life. You could see this look in my eyes that was just so unhappy, so lost. I never even really smiled in my pictures. It was so weird. I was just always like that. Always. I'm not kidding. And I know, like, a lot of times I was very photogenic when I was young, and I still am, but like, and I know duck lips was a thing back in the day. But also, it wasn't even that. It was just, I was not happy. I was not content with my life. I was not with my person. I wasn't with the person that was supposed to love me. I just, and deep down, I think I knew it, but I was so blinded by life and things that were going on so rapidly and fast that I just didn't pay attention. And it took me a while. I had kids, and I learned lessons, and a lot of hard ones. I have complex PTSD. I was diagnosed with that. So I totally understand, like, anxiety and depression and feeling like you're trapped and feeling very down. And Pisces, I've went on a tangent with your reading. I really have. I'm so sorry. But maybe somebody here needed to hear that. Maybe somebody needed to feel seen. Maybe somebody needed to just feel accepted. And that's my job here. Like I literally, like, my goal here and my job is to make sure that everybody that watches me walks away feeling better, feeling happy, feeling some type of peace when they leave, right? Some type of just happiness, really, just at ease. Like, I want you to feel at ease after you watch my readings. I don't want you to feel tightened up and intense. I want you to walk away happy with the result that you get, right? Because, being able to walk away and just know everything's going to be okay is a good feeling, right? And I want you to know that regardless if this person or another person comes in, the whole point is it's always going to be okay. It's always going to be okay. But you have to also push and try to want better for yourself, and maybe make changes that you have to make if you haven't already. And take it one day at a time, though. One task at a time, one day at a time. Don't try to cover everything in one dang day, okay? One day at a time, my loves. On that note, I love you guys. I hope that this resonates. If it does, if you needed that message, or if you're going through anything and you want to talk to somebody, you comment down below and I will talk to you. I will comment back because I know what it's like to be alone, and I sure as hell don't want you to feel like that, because I've been there, done that, didn't have nobody to talk to, felt low, felt like shit. I get it. So do not hesitate. I will reach back out. Okay, my lips, I look like I need some chapstick. Maybe somebody needs some chapstick too, because damn. I need something to drink. I've been talking too long. But I love y'all, okay? I do hope this resonates, and I do hope that everything gets better. I hope this week you and this person reunite and everything works out, Pisces. I do. I truly do. And on that note, I'll see y'all later. Okay, I'll see y'all in the next one. Be on the lookout for more content. Please subscribe, join the fam, comment down below, interact. I love y'all. And I will see y'all later. Stay safe, keep rocking, be kind always, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.